Hey, what's going on guys, Z here. So today I've got the BenQ ScreenBar e-reading lamp. So Ashley from BenQ actually reached out to me and she asked me if I wanted to review this product by BenQ, to which I replied yes, and so she sent it over and this is my review on the BenQ ScreenBar e-reading lamp. So this is pretty much an LED bar that sits on top of your monitor and illuminates whatever's underneath it. So if you have your keyboard underneath it, it'll shine some light on your keyboard, or if you have a notepad, it'll shine some light on your notepad. I find that this is very convenient for night owls, so if you're one of those, then this is perfect for you. Now the retail cost for this device is around $100, so it is a little bit on the pricier side. But with that said, it does have a very premium look and feel to it. As you can tell at the top, you do have some capacitive touch buttons along with a light sensor. So the buttons are not mechanical, they are the capacitive touch buttons. The housing shell is made out of aluminum, and then you do have this plastic transparent covering for the LED strip. The e-reading lamp does ship out with a micro USB cable. It is quite long, but there is no power brick included. You will have to plug it into the USB port on your laptop or USB port on your power brick if you have one of those. So you have two main pieces here. You have the BenQ branded weight that sits on one side of your monitor. Actually, to be honest, it kind of hangs on one side of your monitor. And then you have the actual e-reading lamp. So this weight that you see in my hand actually has a holding clip for the e-reading lamp. It basically holds onto the lamp, and then it has a hole in there so you can pretty much pass the micro USB cable through it and then into the e-reading lamp. So overall the weight is pretty stable on your monitor, unless of course you play around with it, then it could technically fall. So it kind of works in the same way as those Logitech webcams. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but I actually had one a while ago and it holds onto the monitor in the same way. It's just a little bit heavier. So let's now take a look at some of the buttons and see what they do. So first off, we have the power button, which turns the device on and off. And as you can tell, the light does shine pretty bright. Next up, we have the auto dimmer mode, which pretty much controls the brightness levels with the LED strip. So if you're in a really bright room, then the sensor will pick that up and the LED lights will compensate and shine really bright. And if you're in a really dark room, then the sensor will pick that up and it will dim the lights down. And if you look here, this is where the light sensor is located. So next to the light sensor, you have a hue adjustment button. So if you tap on that and hold it, it'll gradually adjust the color temperature to either yellow or cool white. And then next to that, you have the manual dimmer. And this will control the brightness levels depending on your preferences, as opposed to the auto dim button, which controls it based on the brightness levels of your room. So let's take a look at that and play around with that for a little bit, just to give you guys an idea of how this bar works. So for the first capacitive touch button, we have the on-off power button. And as you can see, as I tap that, the power comes on, and see, it's pretty bright actually. And we have, next up, we have automatic dimmer mode. So that automatically adjusts the temperature along with the brightness. And the green light indicates that it is on. For the next one, we have the light sensor. So this will read out the light that's coming into the screen bar. So whichever environment that you're in, depending on the brightness, and that will automatically adjust once the automatic mode is initiated. Next up, we have the temperature. So you can adjust the hue of the light. You can go from cool white all the way to a nice yellow. So if you're using this at night, you want to use the yellow light. If you're using this in the daytime, you're going to want to use the cool white. It's also depending on your preferences, whichever hue you prefer. But generally speaking, the yellow is easier on the eyes. Next up, we also have the brightness level adjustment. So if you just tap your finger on that and hold it, it'll automatically adjust the brightness. And as you can tell, right now it's on the brightest and that is on the weakest. And that's it for the buttons. Just going to zoom out for you to give you an overall bird's eye view of how that looks like. Let's turn on automatic mode, and as you can see, it automatically adjusts. Well guys, that's going to be it for my review on the BenQ ScreenBar e-reading lamp. If you did enjoy watching this video, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. For now, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.